Wasn't exactly a shooting clinic tonight.
No, it was ugly.
But you guys clawed your way through it. So.
It was ugly, and it's that time of year, and it's grinded out. We just talked to our guys. Are we happy we won? Absolutely. You survive in advance and you play, and you make it to the semifinals. But we have to play inspired. It's not play inspired; it's practice inspired for the next 3 days. Mm-hmm. I just asked the guys, how many guys been in the gym the last 2 weeks getting extra shots on your own? Not one guy raised their hand. Well, guess what? There's a reason why we're struggling shooting the ball right now. And at February 26th, it shouldn't be this way, but they are kids, and we have to understand that and just continue working. We're going to have 3 great days of practice, and if it kills me, we're going to do it.
Were you worried at all coming in? Has practice been good recently?
We talk about every day about practices can't be decent at this point of year. I really thought that the day before we had a decent practice, and I talked about how we can't have that. I thought yesterday we were better. We moved, we had energy, but still just not crisp, and it kind of frustrated me. But and as a coach, especially when you're going against a St. Henry team that is going to fight and scratch and claw, that's so well coached and that's well disciplined, you know that you're in for it. And it's kind of like last Wednesday when we knew we were going in, and we knew it was going to be a fight with Connor. We knew it was going to be a fight here, and happily and thankfully our kids made some plays down the stretch.
Okay. Not to not let you savor the win a little bit, but home's coming up.
Yes, sir.
They just had a team that's longer than them, and they took care of the boards. Mm-hmm. Something. You guys are even longer than Newcath, but concern. What will you tell the kids about
it's a matter of fighting and scratching and clawing and being disciplined. You're not going to out-jump people. It's just not going to happen. Not at this level, not at this time of the season, not against these type of teams. It doesn't matter how big you are, how long you are, and that was the thing I noticed in that game, in the NCC Holmes game, was I think NCC didn't box out. I think they relied on their height and their weight, and their length. And if we do that, the same thing will happen to us. So we're going to work for 3 days about boxing out and hitting people and going and getting balls with 2 balls or 2 hands. It's not enough just to box out. You got to go get balls with 2 hands. And against an athletic, very active team like Holmes, if you don't box out and you don't go get balls with 2 hands, it's going to be a long night.
Okay.
Defensively, what was St. Henry able to do to you guys? Was it anything they were doing, or was the guys just not knocking down shots?
I think it was a mixture of both. I think St. Henry did a phenomenal job of being physical on us, really pushing us out on the floor. I don't think that we were real tight with our cuts and real crisp with our cuts. We didn't catch the ball where we needed to be catching it, and I think that when that happens, and then you have a mixture of guys just not making shots, not stepping up and wanting to make shots, it can make for a long night and a grinded out type of game.
Just talk about you go in halftime with the circumstances. What'd you say to the guys, and were you at least proud that end of the day or end of the game you had guys that were willing to step up, make the plays, and didn't get rattled at all by being down?
Well, and we talk about that. It's a 32-minute game, and it's been a long season, and you have to grind every single day out. Everybody knows that we're a grinded out type team. We probably not going to run away from people. But what you hope is that you have kids like we have that step up and make plays at the end of the game, and want the ball and want to step to the line and make free throws. It's amazing because when you look at a team like St. Henry and they know who we want to have the ball in their hands, and they're so well coached and so disciplined that they make you throw it to certain guys that may not want the ball in their hands. But as a team, we have to, all 5 guys when they're on the floor, want the ball and accept the challenge.